All throughout my 20s, I was a bartender. So I got to work in the afternoons and the evenings, and that meant I had the mornings all to myself. So when I got into trading, I dedicated all my mornings to learning how to trade and be a trader. My biggest problem was that I took my bartender mentality into trading, meaning I could have the slowest night of my life as a bartender, but I was still gonna get paid. Like, I can still show up to the job and I'm still gonna get paid. So I would show up to trading thinking, oh, just because I showed up, I gotta get paid. It's like you don't show up to your job and you don't clock in, right? Nobody works for free. So I would think that because I showed up to the desk, the market has to pay me. Like the market owes me a paycheck. You feel me? And as you can tell, that doesn't work. There was options trading group I was a part of, and I remember specifically there was one week where I only took one trade a day, right? I would make 60 bucks here, 80 bucks there, and 100 bucks over there. And I was proud of myself because I was actually making money. You feel me? The interesting thing is that the mentor at the time made all of us take a screenshot of our daily P&Ls and our journals, and we had to send it to him every single weekend. For that specific week, this man, this dickhead, had the audacity to tell me that taking one trade a day wasn't enough, that I had to participate more in the market. The crazy thing is, I actually listened to him, right? Because I thought to myself, like, oh, well, I can be making some more money. So what I do, I would take a trade, right? It would be a winner, but I'll take a second one. I would lose. I'll lose those profits. I'll take a third one, another loss, and then I started spiraling from there, and I developed a very bad habit because of one bad judgment. And that took me mad long to unlearn. The crazy thing is nowadays, I only take one trade a day. And at best, I'll take one trade a week. And I'm okay with it. I'm actually making more money now than I ever was before. Only trading one time a week. Why? Because I got really good at learning how to sit on my hands. I love to wait for an A plus setup, and I do not bend for anything less than an A plus setup. Okay, but that took time, that took experience, that took understanding that you don't have to trade every single day. You don't have to force something that isn't there. You don't have to take that same employee mindset, like just because you showed up someone owes you money, because it doesn't work like that in trading. You have to learn how to develop that patience muscle, that discipline muscle. You have to be very comfortable with showing up every single day and not expecting to make money. And if you can do that, you learn to pay yourself over a long period of time. In the beginning, when I was doing that, it felt like hell sitting there not doing shit. But now, it feels like heaven. Because I know now to wait for my A plus setup and not bend for anything less than that. Okay? You don't have to force a trade every single day. You don't have to take a trade every single day. You can just sit there and not do shit because you owe that to yourself at the end of the day, because that's what you showed up for. You showed up to be a trader, not a bartender, not some average guy, but the best trader that you can possibly be. And that means you sitting on your damn desk and not doing anything and waiting for that A plus setup to show. Okay? So at the end of the day, you have to understand that the less is more. The less you trade, the more money you're going to make.